Joe Padula.
Casey Bryant.
Oh, that's loud.
That is very loud.
Yeah, that was
I
loud.
feel like I needed to scream. I'm Casey Bryant.
And this is the local news you need to know.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Show's over. That's it. I don't have a tagline or a phrase, then I'm done.
Oh, you still have it. I just get to do it.
Forget about it. Bada bing.
Good morning,
Oofa.
John Doe.
Hey, John. Good people.
I'm guessing John Doe isn't his actual name.
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, his mom and dad were Mr. and Mrs. Doe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice people. Good people. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Definitely be a part of the conversation. Your input and insights and anything that begins with in is needed. What are some other words that begin with in? I-N. Input, insights, indeed, incredible.
I have none.
Where's your wit? Come on.
I don't have wit. You know that.
Well,
Intuition.
good. And I'm glad we're inside.
In.
In.
That begins with in.
My belly button's an innie. Does that count?
Yeah. No.
Do you have an outie or an innie belly button?
Any.
Regular?
A regular one.
Outie belly buttons
A
or
more
belly
common
buttons
one.
also? A more common belly button. I dated a girl with an outie.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, we had to end it. Right. Her shirts kept poking out. Couldn't be
I
seen
had
in
an
public.
outie when I was pregnant.
It just popped out?
Mm-hmm.
Did you put it back in?
You can't. I mean, I did after the baby came.
Oh, okay. Oh,
With
so
both
it
of
went
my
back in.
pregnancies, yeah. It poked out. It popped out.
Does it feel weird?
Yeah.
It does feel
It
weird.
like tickles.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Enough with enough. It's your nonsense.
Hi, Auntie Bones.
Yes. Jonah. Moan Jonah. All right. Should teachers have the choice to be armed? Well, I got to hand it to Tennessee, the House there. So the bill that was on hand, and it goes into so much, and I'm talking to everybody about this, and there's so much, I guess, lack of information that people have on this. They don't know that they have to go through SRO training, school resource officer training, the 40 hours.
Every year, not just once.
Right.
Every year.
The mental health checks, okay? It's volunteer, and on top of it, the principal has to approve, and I believe so do the county sheriffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what else do you need?
Well, and I think a lot of people don't realize this probably won't impact us much in our county because we have SROs at our school.
Yeah.
So this isn't really needed.
And on top of it, it's in 32 other states already.
What is? This is already?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I didn't
this
realize
law.
that. Wow.
They're not putting that out.
Yeah.
But hey, let's cover a couple stories. Look at this. Look at the triggerness.
Protests erupt today at the state capitol after the state house passed the bill allowing teachers to be armed in school.
Let me tell you something. Hey, kids, do you want to not go to school today? Hey, let's go to the Capitol. Here, would you like carrying the sign? Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay? School day, school hours. They're not in school. What do we have to do, teacher? Oh, just act pissed. Why? Oh, well, because my teachers union told me to tell you to do this.
Joe Quinter says it's a distraction. Don't look.
Oh, what? Belly buttons? Innies and outies?
Schools.
Joe?
It now heads to Governor Lee's desk.
Sorry, the cough
Thanks for
button.
joining us tonight. I'm Lauren Lowry.
And I'm Marius Payton. The bill allows
Look at this
teachers and
outfit.
other staff members to carry
Wearing
a
a
concealed
jumpsuit.
handgun
Ooh.
on school campuses.
See, this is a shame. This is an absolute shame.
What?
She's got the best legs in the business. Okay? This is a disgrace.
She looks like Pepto-Bismol.
She kind of does.
Pepto-Bismol.
Right. Like, you know how the Kool-Aid man, there's a Kool-Aid man?
Yeah.
She would be Pepto-Bismol woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop wearing pants.
They must get a permit, do 40 hours of training, complete a background check, and get a psychological evaluation. They would also have to get approval of the principal, director of schools, and law enforcement. Republicans say this is necessary for rural schools who have difficulties getting SROs. The bill's sponsor, Representative Brian
carriers.
Williams, also says the faculty member will be held liable.
One of the biggest questions that people ask me all the time, they ask you, I'm certain, have you done everything you can possibly do to make our schools safe across the state? I believe that this is a method by which we can do that.
Anyone with a gun in their hand when that
Listen to this dummy right here, okay? I'm sorry, this guy's a dummy. Listen, here, ready?
Who is that?
This is the guy out of Nashville.
anyone with a gun in their hand when that tactical team goes in, they're going down. I can assure you they're not going to ask questions. Are you a teacher? Are you whatever? They're going to get shot.
Like they're not trained
Democrats
either. They have no training.
This dummy. Here's why. Okay, so the Covenant School, the psychopath, okay? The one with gender dysphoria, okay? Mentally ill person kills what they call future fascists, okay? Children, all right? Christian children, and 3 adults too. So, with that being said, what they wanted was removal of gun rights. So, Republicans in Tennessee, they said, okay, everyone's angry about this. All right, let's do something. Well, the Democrats in Tennessee wanted your gun rights to be taken away because of this psychopath. But instead, the Republicans said, no, we're going to protect the children by having law enforcement teachers on hand if they want. Yeah.
So they take away all the guns from the good people and just have illegal guns.
Yes, the bad people.
Yeah.
I mean, there's case studies all over the place.
Yeah.
Chicago, okay? Can't have guns over there. Guess who has guns?
All the
Bad,
bad
people.
people.
The baddies.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Forward more than a dozen amendments before the final vote. They would have excluded certain counties, have parents know if their child's teachers carry,
are losing their
and
minds.
ask questions
You're
about
right, Billy.
insurance covering employees. All of those amendments failed.
All right, so now WSMV News 4, they did a report on supporting for arming the teachers in the school. Then we're going to go off them reporting on not supporting of the bill.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Good evening. The debate continues on
There
whether
we
teachers
go.
should be armed in
Legs.
schools. This is after.
But she's
There-
wearing the couch dress.
Yeah, I know the fashion. This is a weird fashion that's going on. But at least she's not wearing Pepto-Bismol pants.
She's
the
got
Tennessee
nice
House
legs.
passed a bill
best in the
yesterday.
business.
Yeah.
Thanks for
The
joining
best.
us tonight. I'm Lauren Lowry.
And I'm Marius
Is that the
Payton.
same
That
girl?
bill now
Yeah.
heads to
Oh,
the
okay.
governor's desk. If he signs it, teachers and other staff members will be allowed to carry concealed guns into schools. They must first undergo a background check, a psychological evaluation, and 40 hours of training. They must also get permission from the superintendent, principal, and local law enforcement. Lawmakers also say the staff member
See this predator right here pushing this child? Watch. Shameful.
will be held liable if something were to happen.
And many parents and students protested against that bill yesterday, but a good portion of the state supports it.
Good
Our
arms,
Michael
too.
Warwick spoke to people who do want it to become
She's
law.
tiny though. Real short.
Tonight,
she
as the
short?
state
Yeah,
waits
yeah.
for Governor Bill Lee's action on a bill which would allow teachers to carry guns, some across Tennessee are urging him to sign it.
To save the life of any child is worth its weight in gold. You know, we got to do something in this day and age.
Chris Boone put 2 kids through school. He's hopeful the bill would scare away anyone who wants to harm children.
We also recently found out that that psychopath, a Covenant school shooter, chose that school because the other school that they were possibly attending to had
arms. Yeah.
right.
I'd rather have somebody there to protect my child.
Oh, they're also not putting out there that much that nobody's going to know which teachers have them, except
right.
the ones who do the approval process.
In the few minutes that it takes for the police to get there or somebody of authority, if there's somebody there to respond instantly, I think it can do nothing but save lives.
12
Bill
minutes.
Garrett
sit
is
there,
a gun
right.
owner who
You're right,
also
Joan.
taught for a decade. He has grandkids in school.
I think that it's a great idea, but the teachers need to know what they're doing when they carry a gun. If they're defenseless, that just makes a bad person worse.
The bill would require teachers who want
That guy was high, right? Was he high?
I don't know.
I think he was a little high.
Really?
Yeah, maybe marijuana.
worse.
The bill would require teachers who want to carry to go through 40 hours of gun training, a background check, a psych eval, and they would need the approval of school leaders and police.
We know.
It was sponsored by a pair of Republican lawmakers who drafted it to help protect schools in rural counties without ample school security.
Yeah, I would be completely comfortable with it as long as they go with the background check like they said they're going to do, and the 40 hours of training, and make sure somebody that's in the guns in capable hands. I support it completely.
Multiple school districts have come out saying if the bill is signed into law, they wouldn't allow teachers to carry.
I know, they're so lazy.
It's unclear when or
WSMV.
if the governor will sign it. Michael Warwick, WSMV4.
Is this in Nashville news?
Yeah. WSMV, yeah, they're out in Nashville. All right, here's moms who asked Governor Lee to veto arming the bill, because first the Senate passed it, then it went to the House. Now it goes to the executive branch, which is the governor here at the state, and he either signs it or vetoes it. So is he going to sign it or veto it? Let's see what the moms want.
Some Covenant School moms are asking people to call Governor Lee's office and have them veto the bill.
Look at this.
Marissa Sulik explains
look at the
why
acting. Look at the acting. This is an elected official, okay? This right here is an elected official.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's an actor.
Okay.
An actor. Right. And arrested before too. During the Summer of Love riots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marissa Sulik explains why they are opposed to it and if school districts plan to arm teachers.
Look at this. Look at this.
After protests rang through the Capitol on Tuesday,
we're demanding that he veto this legislation.
Covenant School mom Beth Gebhardt says she wants to try and stop this bill one last time. Now she is asking Tennesseans to call or text TN to 64433 and leave a message for Governor Lee as it heads to his desk.
Let me tell you something. So WSMV, okay, they're like, okay, we have to, those who support this, because it's the majority of the state, we have to do a story. But when we do the story on not supporting this, let's put out whatever we can to try and get this stopped.
Yeah.
Media sucks.
So I wonder if these same people that are against this are against having SROs in school. Because I don't really see, I mean, I can imagine their worry is that the teachers are going to use these and turn around and go crazy and shoot the kids, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, that could happen, I mean, technically with SROs too. Like, what's the difference if you're teaching kids or if you're just standing there?
They're just afraid of guns. Most likely, these people never actually went to the range.
So do you think they're against having SROs in school too?
No. They want government to have guns. SRO is an extension of government.
Right. I mean, teachers are too, though. Right?
I would say yes. Yes. But it's not law enforcement.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Like, teachers don't have the legal rights to detain you under suspicion. This is just based on protection.
So that's what their concern is that they're not law enforcement. That's like where the line is drawn. That's why they're against this.
Deep down inside, I truly believe it just comes down to 2A rights.
2A rights?
Second Amendment.
2 Amendment. Yeah, gotcha.
They want the least amount of people to have their rights.
Yes.
And if they could break that amendment down from the Constitution, it leads to other amendments that they want to take away too.
Right.
Just saying.
I can't in good conscience go to bed at night thinking that what happened to me and my family could potentially happen to another family, and I didn't stand up.
In Sumner County, we will not be arming teachers and principals and staff.
Sumner County School Superintendent Dr. Scott Langford posted this video on Facebook today. They, along with Metro Nashville Public Schools and Rutherford County Schools, are already taking a stance against
the schools that need it the most.
Yeah. Well, and those schools probably have SROs. I mean, they said in the thing, one of the big reasons for this is for county schools, like smaller school districts that don't have those.
That's right.
The bill. As for Wilson, Williamson, and the Clarksville-Montgomery County school systems, they have not made a decision as it is still pending legislation. Today, we also heard from the Tennessee Education Association, who says
that's the teachers union, TEA. I've done work for them. Left-leaning.
Oh, of course.
Oh my God, their website. They took it all down, but it was get your shots, vaccinate. It had nothing to do with children. It all had to do with it was crazy.
If this becomes law, teachers will be held liable, which is too much risk for insurance companies. In a statement, they say, in part, as teachers consider the risks of carrying a firearm on school grounds, they need to know that it is unlikely they could obtain insurance coverage that would offer them any sort of protection should a claim be made against them.
If I even influenced one person, that matters to me.
As for Gebhard, she's hopeful people will start calling Governor Lee as a last-ditch effort.
The lives of our children
Good for your wife, Billy.
are dependent on him vetoing this.
Oh, God.
Governor Lee now has 10 days to sign this bill into law. He could also veto it or not sign it, and it would still become law. In Nashville, Marissa Sulik,
Jim knows.
WSMV4.
All right. Oh, what's up, Casey?
What's up?
So, yeah, the school districts are to discuss the new law allowing teachers to arm themselves. All right.
Districts across Tennessee are considering if they should allow teachers to carry firearms on campuses. Of course, Governor Lee just has to sign a bill into law that would allow that.
Yeah, Joe Quinters makes a good point. See, the media sucks. Okay?
What did he say?
Joe Quinters goes, there is a specific insurance for those who carry. So
That was a false statement.
yeah, again, media sucks.
Yeah.
Especially corporate media. All right? I mean, WSMV right here is NBC. Don't ever forget that.
Reaching out to different school districts across the mid-state, trying to figure out what they're going to do. Jordan James live this morning, and we know at least one district, Jordan, is already saying, we're not going to do this.
Yes, that's right, Amanda. Being Metro schools, as for other district, many say they're still waiting to see if this becomes a law. And speaking of Metro schools, they sent us a statement confirming that their educators will not be carrying firearms, telling us that they believe the safest option is for law enforcement to only carry firearms. As for districts like Wilson, Williamson, and Rutherford County schools, they say no decision has been made at this time. As districts consider their options, students and lawmakers are split about what's best for the state.
We can keep kids safer and create a deterrent for our schools, because currently it's just one of those gun-free zones where people know they can go there and take advantage of folks.
I shouldn't have to be told to zigzag in the hallway because it's harder to hit a moving target.
Okay.
I shouldn't have to text my...
Calm down. And here's the thing. I feel bad for these kids. They're being used.
Yeah.
They are being...
And she's obviously very distraught by this. This is not acting.
This is not healthy for her.
No.
Not because of this bill, but because of what is being shoved down her throat and into her brain.
Yeah.
They are trying to raise Marxists. Mm-hmm. Revolutionary. We don't need a revolution. We need restoration. That's what we need. And this poor kid is now a useful idiot. And I feel bad for this child. This dumb idiot child. I feel bad for. This moron. I feel bad for this dummy. Sorry.
Parents, for the last time, saying I'm scared. This is a school shooter. It shouldn't have to be my teacher.
And now they're acting.
Yeah.
And now it's just acting.
I don't know.
No, I hear you. They are creating mental illnesses. That's what they're doing.
This generation, so many of them, I mean, so much fear. And it's really sad. It's insane. It's really sad.
Jim Rogers brings up a good point. How dare you? Greta Thunberg.
And it's worth mentioning that teachers will not be required to carry, and also they must get approval from the school along with law enforcement. We're now reporting here live in Nashville. Jordan James, WSMV4.
This will probably never even impact her in any way.
No.
And she's getting all worked up and all emotional about something that will probably never even impact her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But here's the thing, too. Now she was just on the news.
Yeah.
All right. So what does she goes, well, if I just act like I'm a victim every day of my life, I get attention.
Yeah.
Give me attention.
I get to be a hero.
And that's all they want is attention.
Yeah.
Okay? She doesn't care about zigzagging in the classroom. She doesn't. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Kids, they want attention. They want attention. They want to be cool. They want to fit in. They want all of that. And they figured it out. They did. They figured it out. How do you raise somebody else's children? You give them the attention that they're not getting. It's evil. So this retarded SRO speaks out on Tennessee bill that will allow teachers to carry.
Did you make that?
That's what it. That's the
title?
No, I copy pasted from Fox 17.
Fox 17?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Retarded SRO. Let's see what they got to say.
It's just frustrating that these folks at Nashville aren't listening to anybody.
There's a lot of misrepresentation about this legislation.
More reaction tonight to a bill headed to Governor Bill Lee's desk that would allow Tennessee teachers to go armed at school.
Well, some mid-state school districts are already opting out. Fox 17 News' Caitlin Miller joining us live from the state capitol tonight after speaking with folks from different school districts about this plan. Caitlin.
Megan, Scott, some state leaders or some people believe that our state leaders are not listening to Tennesseans, especially those impacted the most, like parents and
leopard.
I want to lay on her.
So one thing to note, too, that I haven't heard anybody say is they have the ability to opt out.
Yeah.
If they don't want to do this in their districts, then fine. Don't do it in your districts. Like, again, we have choices.
Yeah. Yeah, no, teachers aren't forced to do this.
Yeah.
Right. Can you make a purring noise?
No.
Come on, try it.
No. Purr.
Purr.
teachers, while others believe that this will help the 500 plus public schools that
Jim
don't
Rogers.
currently have school resource officers.
I've never hunted
I don't
a
know
panther.
what that means, but I'm sure it's inappropriate.
No, he choked a cougar.
Unanswered.
Bill West is a
I didn't
retired
see the
SRO
cougar.
and former
There's still too many questions unanswered.
Bill West is a retired SRO and former president of the National Association.
Retired.
Retired.
Not retarded. There must have been a typo on their end.
Of SROs.
Retired.
He's now the
Retired.
safety director of Canning County.
Yeah, that's a big
Schools.
typo.
Yeah.
And does
Shame
not
on you,
think
Fox
the fact that
17.
teachers carry
Clickbait?
firearms on
Maybe.
campus is a good thing.
So if a teacher is armed and they have a classroom, are they going to leave that classroom to go after a gunman? What if they fail to respond at all?
And West explains that's in addition to managing 20 to 30 students.
You know, the training is what concerns me. So far, I really haven't seen anything that they would be required to be on the gun range regularly.
Well, obviously, he didn't look into it. It's the same requirement that the SRO training has to go into.
Yeah.
So this retarded SRO, okay?
Retired.
I'm sorry. It was a typo. Yeah, Metro schools already said they won't arm them, right?
If the governor.
Right. Yeah, 32 other states allow teachers to be armed. 32 other states. You know how many states are in the U.S.? 50. Why didn't you answer? It wasn't a trick question. So 32 of 50 is more than half.
Worth noting 32 other states have similar laws
thought you were
on
gonna
the
trick me
books that
somehow.
allow
No.
teachers to be armed. Those include states around us like Georgia,
It's the first
Kentucky,
letter of the
and
alphabet.
Missouri. When it comes to training, it
A.
varies by state. Tennessee school employees would be
It's
required
not a
to
trick.
get that 40 hours of training we've been telling you. And we spoke to a nonprofit about this today.
40 hours of training is pretty minimal. Florida requires 132 hours of training. Oklahoma.
That's some set of headphones
That is
right
a
there.
big set of headphones.
Look at that pause, too.
Yeah,
If
not
I had
a
my
good pauser.
if I had my Photoshop right now.
Oklahoma requires 72 hours of training. Missouri requires post-training.
Justin Nichols brings up a good point. Of course SROs don't want this. Then they have to be a street cop again. Right. It's the easiest job, the SRO, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Out of all of it?
Yeah.
What galaxy do they live in? KC?
That amounts up to
galaxy,
120 hours. So 40 is low.
I'm always very cautious to answer questions that you ask me because one time you made me say something that was super inappropriate.
What'd you say?
I don't remember, but I didn't know what it meant and it was really inappropriate. So I'm always very hesitant.
Did I?
Yes.
I apologize then.
And my mom laughed at me for like a month.
Yeah. Ask her what it was.
She's not watching.
Did it have to do with that story we covered about the musician?
I don't know.
It was the guy's brother got arrested. Who was that musician? Sam Hunt got arrested.
No, it was not that.
And his brother Mike?
No, it was not that.
His brother Mike tried to get him out of jail?
No. It was not that.
You know, Sam Hunt's brother, Mike?
No. Michael.
You know.
It wasn't that. It was something else.
In fact, Tennessee passed a law to allow teachers to carry in 2 counties.
Yeah,
However,
Joe
lawmakers
Quinnis.
say
We're not
the sheriff did
Florida.
not want to
Don't tell us how
implement
to freedom.
it. You can find the full list of states that allow teachers to be armed in public schools in our WSMV4
Get some new one. All right, get some new B-roll. So there you go. Should teachers have the choice to be armed? Well, at the legislation level, they say yes, overwhelmingly. Sam Hunt's brother, Mike, also
is the
agrees.
key word in that. You can say no.
Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom. Definitely keep being a part of this conversation. You're needed.
Subscribe, comment, like, share. All the things.
And vote Casey Bryant for school board. That's
I
right.
need to get you a new graphic. I redid my sign.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that. It's a nice picture. I like your hair like this, though, better.
Longer.
What you got right
Straight?
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. You look good there, too. But this is your hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like the Rachel from Friends.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And I've been pulling all the grays out.
Oh, okay. You didn't have to add that part. I was going to bring that up.
Okay.
So vote parent, not politician, Casey Bryant. And, yeah, just scan her. All right? Go to CaseyBryant.com. Links in the video description.
Thanks.
I'm glad that you're running.
Me too.
I
got quite a battle. I've had the hardest one of all of them.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's what he said.
Hey. Shame on you. Yep, I agree with John Dome.
If you want a sign, reach out to me and let me know. I need places to put signs.
Yeah, if you guys want a sign, okay? If you guys want a sign for your yard or whatever, yeah, hit her up, CaseyBryant.com. Links in the video description.
Yeah.
They can contact you through the website, right?
Mm-hmm, they can. I'm downtown, most of downtown, and across the river.
Yeah, I got a sign. I'm going to put it in my yard tomorrow.
Thank you.
Because I got to mow it today.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why, you know. I'm going to put it right in. I'm being honest here.
Yeah.
Hey, Rich Holiday of Water Dogs, huh?
I love Rich.
He's the
we
man.
were talking about him earlier.
He's the man. Yeah, waterdogs.scuba.com. Go scuba diving. Yo, let's go scuba diving. Even if it's not on a trip. They do these local ones, too.
Yeah.
Can we do it?
I would love to.
All right. We should do it.
And all my extra time.
I know. Right? Yeah, most of them are Marxists. That they are. I'm telling you. I follow some of them on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah.
You should see the stuff that they're liking and sharing.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It is. They're activists.
Yeah.
We need parents, not politicians.
Biff says, I will verify that you put the sign up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. I hope someone steals it and I get it on ring camera.
He's going to leave it in his yard or in his car on accident for months.
No, I'm going to drive around holding it out.
I'm going to get flags.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of flags.
So if you have a motorcycle and you want a flag, let me know. How fun is that?
Should LGBTQ plus flags be allowed in the classroom? Well, there's all the letters.
That was worse than your purr.
The cougar. The leopard print. So, yeah, there's this bill that will just allow the U.S. flag, the state flag, and I believe the prisoners of war flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the other flags, not needed.
Not needed.
Not needed.
No.
Sorry, it's just not needed.
No Joe Padula flags.
No, a Joe Padula flag should not be in a MAGA flag should not be hanging up in the classroom.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Well, check this out from WKRN News 2, ABC.
Tennessee's arguably most powerful lawmaker says he is tired of fighting lawsuits, and that's why he helped topple.
She didn't do a good job of hiding the water bottle.
She did not. Nope. Good catch.
Haley.
That's a big water bottle.
Yeah.
It goes up to her knee.
Well, she's very short. She's 3'8".
Oh. Is that possible?
Yes.
Lawsuits, and that's why he helped topple a bill that critics say targets LGBTQ people.
At least
Welcome
she's not
to
wearing
News
a
2 at 4.
couch.
I'm Haley Wilkes. State Capitol
She's
reporter
all
Chris O'Brien and
polka
photojournalist
dots.
Joe
She looks
Gregory
very
explore how legislation
The
has
Cindy Crawford of
changed
Nashville.
this year from last.
In the past 2 years, Tennessee Republicans have passed numerous bills that have led to lawsuits.
Especially in an election year, a lot of my colleagues need
she's a wackadoo.
red meat in order to throw their constituents.
She's the Democrat out of Nashville.
But on our end, we really look at, as Representative Gloria Johnson says, a colleague of mine, that we pass lawsuits, not laws.
But it seems like Senate leadership is fed up with it.
I'm tired of giving money to ACLU.
Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally was the lone no vote, joining all Democrats, to knock down a bill banning pride flags in schools. A number of Republicans also elected not to vote, causing the bill to fail.
I talked to the Attorney
So they
General.
can put flags in schools?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. This bill got voted down. They voted for the guns on teachers, but they like flags. Yeah, sure, hang up whatever.
What in the world?
I'm telling you. No, none of these flags should be in there.
Unamended, it was
That's right, Jim.
facially unconstitutional.
The state is currently engaged in several lawsuits as a result of bills Republicans pushed through last year.
What does the law
like a
say?
ban on
I don't know
children's
enough about this
transgender
to know,
care
like-
or outlawing certain drag shows. Democrats say they
like I said,
continually-
in public schools, okay, government funded schools, which means taxpayer, you people, us paying for schools that I have no children involved in, okay, and I shouldn't be paying. I should get actually lower property tax, and if you vote for me for mayor, that will be the new rule, okay? If you have nothing to do with these schools, I'm lowering your property tax. You know, the biggest landslide would be
What?
that election.
Yeah.
For me,
There are a lot of people that agree with that.
a lot of people are like, I would kill for Joe Padula.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it stinks too when you have kids that you're homeschooling or sending to private school and you're still having to pay.
That's right.
You pay twice.
That's right. So, yeah, it would just not allow any other flags other than. But then here's the thing. People be like, well, here's a sticker. Do you know what I mean? It says nothing about stickers.
Yeah. Remember that kid that got in trouble for having the "Don't Tread on Me" button on his backpack?
Mhm.
So, like, does that mean that they could do that? And does it go all ways around?
Yeah, so I get why some voted no on this bill. I get it because, like, yeah, they're just going to bring stickers and plaques and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's going to have to be a bill. All right, no stickers. No. Right. So I get it. I get it.
warn Republicans about potential suits.
I
but they go
agree,
unheard.
though, Biff. I do.
And though there are seemingly fewer bills that may end up in litigation this year, that doesn't mean there are none. A bill to criminalize taking a minor out of state for an abortion without parent permission, or one to allow the death penalty for child rapists are both sure to draw scrutiny.
In the next few weeks, few months, we might see a lot of these, this legislation from this particular session meet its match when it comes to litigation.
This year, the Senate has treaded far more cautiously, batting away some House bills that could draw suits, like the flag proposal.
I think it's best that we kind of...
Whoa. Did he just say the fag proposal?
I think it's best that we...
Did he just say...
He didn't even say anything around that.
Yeah, no. I think he said fag proposal. I don't think you could say that.
Flag.
No. Hey, look, hold on.
It's a litigation.
This year, the Senate has treaded far more cautiously, batting away some House bills that could draw suits, like the flag proposal.
You're right.
I think it's best that...
Okay, you're right. He said flag. Right. You're right. I'm sorry.
That draw the lawyers to sue the state.
Now, all of these lawsuits take your tax dollars to
You
fight.
don't usually see
This
a
upcoming
beard
fiscal year,
at the-
the
in the
Attorney General,
newsroom.
who fights
No.
these lawsuits on behalf of
Wow,
the state,
that's a
will have
very
his
full
largest
beard.
budget ever.
Yeah. You really
Thank
don't
you,
see
Chris.
that. Right. It's rare you see a beard.
Did you do AI on him?
I know. I wish I knew how to do that. I would put beards on everyone. All the women. The leopard print with a big beard. So there you go. There's an update. Have at it with the
Interesting.
flags.
Okay.
Get those MAGA flags up there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I bet they're going to be complaining when that happens.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's how you counteract this.
Yeah.
Right. You put up, don't
Then
blame
they'll
me,
make
I
a bill,
voted
no
for Trump.
MAGA flags, only pride flags
Right.
allowed.
That's right. So there you go. So if you can hang a rainbow flag, says Justin Nichols, you can hang the rebel flag, right? I mean, fair is fair. Yeah, stars and bars,
Yeah,
baby.
that's the thing too. Is like, where does the line?
Exactly. Right.
I feel like when you just say these are the ones that are allowed, there's no line. It's like this is what allowed. Now
I
where's
hear
the
you.
line?
Right.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, they're babies. They're babies about this. These grown adults are babies about this. And like I said earlier, well, then if I can't show off that I have tuna fish breath, okay, then I'm going to bring in stickers. I need to show off that I do something to this guy's butt when I'm home. Do you know what I mean? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your sex life.
Yeah.
You're not a victim.
And why? That's what I've
You're
never
not
really
marginalized.
Understood is why do you need to shove this down kids' throats?
Oh, you know
why?
Okay, do you want to know why?
No.
All right,
I really
why.
don't want to know why.
Here's why, okay? Maybe you shouldn't say shove it down their throats. But here's the thing, Casey, all right? So I told you about these reports, right, that have come out about, they've done the studies of, they don't call them conservative liberals, they call them traditional and non-traditional, okay? So Americans.
Yeah.
So traditional Americans are having children at a rate of 3 to 1 compared to the non-traditional Americans. All right? So what that means is in about a generation or a generation and a half, if those traditional ones are raising their children to be traditional Americans, this country would be about 85% traditionalists.
Okay.
So the non-traditionalists who are not having kids, one, because biology doesn't allow that, right? Or they're aborting their kids, or, known as killing.
Yeah. They really are. Like, when you look at it, that's really what's like, all of the things that they stand for are against growing families.
It is, they can't compete. So what are they going to do? They're going to take your children and raise them for their beliefs. As you could see the kids protesting, I don't want a zigzag. You failed as a parent.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's what That's what's happening.
That's crazy.
So that's the reason why. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I may sound stupid, but I know a few things. That's not one of them, though.
That's the reason for open borders as well, Joe. That's what Justin
absolutely. Yep. Billy goes, the Muslims are going to overtake us all one day anyway. Well, not if they find Jesus. I'll tell you, people need more Jesus.
I've been reading the Bible all the way through.
Yeah.
And it's amazing I'm in Judges right now. So, like, from Genesis to Judges. I mean, Israel just, like,
the 3 judges.
Over and over and over and over and over again just rejects God. Like, over and over.
Yep.
Literally, I'm like, how many times could one? And he just keeps coming back. It's amazing. It's insane.
So, yeah, they are the chosen.
Yeah.
But, man, they refuse to choose Jesus.
They really, yeah.
It's unreal. I want to hear the trumpets, but I still got to, man, I'm still working on my repentance. I recommend you do the same. Hey, trivia night, Tuesdays.
Of Jesus.
Yes. Well, this is a good time. They just don't want kids
They
there.
do. They are.
Yeah.
I like that place.
All Dave's Brew House over there Tuesdays, 2088 Lowe's Drive. Come on by. They got some great deals, great food, great drinks, and fun trivia. Oh, there, my mom. She goes, because he forgives. That's right.
That's the first time I think I've ever seen your mom comment.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
She usually just keeps to herself.
Oh.
Right. I'm glad she didn't hear me say the other things I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, the Messianic community has grown. That's right. Like Lawyer Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, should parents have to pay the price for their children's crime? There's this new bill that would give judges power to fine parents after their child's second crime. Interesting. WKRN News 2.
Parents could be fined for their kids' crimes if a bill
Look
sitting
at
on
this
Governor
outfit.
Bill Lee's desk becomes law.
She's like
It
a
is
sailor.
called the Parental
sailor?
Accountability Act. News 2's Tori Gessner explains why supporters believe it could help bring juvenile
Crawford
crime
of
down
Nashville.
and why others say it will only hurt families.
Car theft, assault, murder. They're crimes kids are accused of committing. Republican Representative John Gillespie wants to put pressure on their parents, proposing they pay up.
This is about accountability
What a B-roll.
and making sure that parents know where.
Look at that, huh? Do you see that? That letter
Memphis.
and that city.
Don't go together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Memphis is getting fed up
Yeah.
because it is a poop hole.
It is.
Okay.
Parts of Memphis are so beautiful. It's a shame, actually.
I hear tell.
Memphis has so many people in it.
Oh, so many.
Yeah.
Too many. So Shelby County is where Memphis is in. All right?
Okay.
I hear tell there's a pretty famous guy who wants to run for mayor of Shelby County.
Oh.
Judge Joe Brown.
Like from the TV show?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh.
He'd be a good
He
one.
is based AF.
Oh.
Bet.
Yeah?
No cap.
What does that mean? I don't speak teenager. Is that good or bad? Is he good or bad?
He's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Base is good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Real
would
good.
think base would be bad because, like, basic is.
No, based.
But it sounds like basic.
No, like based foundation.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Based.
Based. Yeah, it's past tense.
Their loved ones are. For the most part, they do, but they're turning a blind eye in some cases.
Gillespie's bill would give judges the power to fine parents and guardians up to $1,000 after their kid's second criminal offense.
It does not require anyone to do anything. It is just simply allowing a judge, whether they're in Knox County or Shelby County or anywhere in between, adding this to the toolbox.
That's right, Beth.
The money would go to law enforcement to help cover the costs of juvenile crime.
That's right. Parents, not friends.
I really feel like this would help. I feel like this would make a difference.
Of course it would.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, okay? The true issue is the core family being torn apart.
Yeah.
You look at the crimes with the kids. You look at the coincidence that there's no father in the home. That's the problem.
Yeah. I feel like it's definitely a huge conversation because you think of like a single mom.
Yeah.
That is trying to raise a
I
couple
know.
boys on her own.
And it's tough.
And doing the best she can, and then
Right.
she has to go serve a sentence.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm all for it, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. You got to start being a better parent. This
Yeah.
is coming from a guy who has no kids.
Yeah.
Fine.
But it's
According
true.
to the latest numbers from Metro Police, juvenile curfew arrests are up in
Yes.
every precinct this
I
year.
do remember that
compared to
commercial. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Do you remember that one? That was the best. That needs to be brought back,
It does.
and it needs to be changed to 9:30.
Yeah.
It's 9:30 p.m.
9:30 is my bedtime.
Do you know where your children are?
This time last year, truancy arrests are up in all but 2 precincts. But some worry this bill would only hurt families,
You're right, Jim.
especially ones with foster and single parents.
You should know the challenges they're facing in the community and the home. We are not going to solve this problem by criminalizing parents who are doing the best that they can.
Others argue this bill also doesn't provide
actor.
any resources.
So this guy who's trying to be Malcolm X now, okay? So this guy, he was he ran for his president of college. He was like Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, okay.
And now he's all like, he's an actor. Again, another actor.
Oh, gosh.
Right, Pearson. Yeah, this guy.
To help the parent make sure the child doesn't get arrested again. Despite that, it passed 72 to 24, now heading to the governor's desk.
Sign it.
Those who could not pay the
at
fine
these
would be
boots.
required to do community service if the judge ordered a fine.
like
For this bill to
Pepto-Bismol,
become
too.
law,
What's up with
Governor
that
Lee
color?
either
She's
has to
cute.
sign it or let it sit on his desk.
This one though, she would get triggered talking to me.
Oh.
She really would.
For the next 10 days.
Because
Haley.
she's out there. She's a
Oh,
wackadoo.
That face is.
Hey, do you know the theme, the TV show theme song, what this is for? Jim Rogers, I will say, a parent doesn't always know what the kid is doing. As far as my parents knew, I always did
The right thing.
I always did the right thing. What mom and dad don't know could hurt them under this law. Well, if my mom's still in the comments, she would tell you that I was the perfect
You
child.
were perfect, I bet.
The perfect child. Oh, boy. Very good, Joe Quinn. It's the People's Court. That was the People's Court theme song.
Okay.
Right.
I'd have never guessed that.
Why don't Phil Williams ever investigate that actor? Because they know what they will find. They will find the video of this guy in college. Hey, we need unity. I'm Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Instead, now he's, oh, my, I am outraged. Outraged, y'all. Right. All right. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. They're all actors.
Yeah.
They're all actors. Politicians, news people, they're all phonies. Enough is enough. You got to call them out. Call them out. I do it every time. Every time I see Mayor Pitts. Actor! Actor!
You scream that at him?
Yeah, he's giving a speech. Right. He goes, Joe, shh. Shut up, Joe. What are you doing? Go back to DJing. I mute his microphone. Hey, Wednesdays at Skyline 500. Yeah, last night was fun. It was a little quiet, though. You know why?
Why?
It was so gorgeous out. Yesterday was so nice.
It was really nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Yesterday was very pretty.
But the view on that rooftop lounge.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's a cool bar.
When are your ladies coming back out again? You know who wants to do it? Lorraine, your buddy Lorraine.
Lori?
Lori. Right.
She does. She'd go with me.
Yeah. Why don't you guys do it?
Joe, I don't get home until like 10 o'clock at night, every night.
Do you know where your children are?
Yes, I do.
All right, here we go.
Kids with me. Just kidding.
All right, so the kid from the zoo.
Yeah.
6'6", 160 pounds, goes missing. They find him dead in the river. All right. No pants, by the way.
No pants?
No pants.
Like his pants were completely gone.
There was no pants when they found him, according to reports.
Did they ever find his pants?
I don't think so. Right. I know. The parents have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I could imagine.
So.
The parents or the pants?
The parents.
Have a lot of questions.
They are asking for a second autopsy.
Yeah.
So. There's this petition called, well, it's to create the Riley's Act. And in the news, they're saying it requires bars to protect patrons. But it really is making bars order rides. Who pays for it? What's going on here?
Question. I mean, there are lots of options for rides. And quite honestly, this wouldn't have helped him because he was walking to his hotel.
Well, he thought he was walking to. I think he thought he was walking to his hotel.
Yeah.
The name of the hotel that he was going to, there's also a bar with the same name.
Oh, and he's going that way.
I'm guessing that he put in his navigation, whatever.
Yeah.
And he just clicked the bar. Because he was walking on Gay Street. It's not me being fresh. That's the name of the street. And walks past the cop. Remember? Did you see that?
Yeah.
And, hey, how you doing? Hey, sir. Not inebriated, but I get it. Oh, that was his chance, though.
I'm just confused because he wouldn't have taken a car anyway. Like, it's not like this is a drunk driving incident. It just...
Yeah, I hear you. And, yeah, Justin Nichols is right. There was no water in the lungs also.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I think that he was trying to take a leak, and he fell over. And I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, here, let's take a look at this. WSMV.
People want to see change at downtown bars. A petition to create Riley's Act in remembrance of Riley Strain has gotten more than 30,000
a lot of people
Our Dryden quickly shares what they want to see and what bars think about this new idea.
Before Jolie McLean and her friend headed out on Broadway, they made a plan.
We are moving as a team, and we're not letting each other go at all.
She's drunk already? She's already hammered.
It looks like it.
And we're not letting anything at all. Listen to this. This lady's drunk already. Yeah, she's one of my favorites.
New idea.
Before Jolie McLean and her friend headed out on Broadway, they made a plan.
We are moving as a team, and we're not letting each other go at all.
She still says it would be comforting to know that if something were to go wrong, the bars would help them get home.
Where is people's accountability? Like, where is your own... There's 5,000 ways to get rides. Like, why are we pushing all of our issues on everybody else?
We're not going to let
This makes me so mad.
We're on a good time. The bar's going to buy me a ride home. Give me the keys. I can drive. I can drive. Give me the keys. This lady's hammered already.
They act like there's no way to get a ride home if you've been drinking.
Joe Quinn goes, nobody's hitting on them. Joe.
They
are safe.
That's mean.
Jim Rogers. Absolutely not. No business should be required to ensure the safety of a patron once they leave the establishment.
Businesses already have a hard enough time right now.
That's right. Overserving, overpouring, right? Overserving rules. Big boy rules. The patron isn't a child. Make adult decisions. Pay adult prices. You know what you're talking about. You know the keys. This lady's hammered already.
That come like myself, and I'd really like for people to consider my safety, you know?
And that's what Riley's Act would do. It would
I just want my safety. People consider.
They're almost at their signatures, too. That's insane. People don't think things through.
I love you. Why am I crying? It's amazing when drunks just start crying. Right? You ever see that?
Yes.
Why are we crying? Because I love you. All right. Just keep driving. What are you doing?
Just
Choir
keep
bar.
Yeah, just keep driving. Keep your eyes on the road. What are you doing? I love you so much. All right. Stay on the road. Hey, use your blinker.
To call cabs or Ubers for people who they say are too drunk. The idea came.
Who pays for it? The drunk?
Yeah, that's the question.
The business? I'm not doing in that cab. What if that cab crashes? Right? What if that cab driver, Uber driver, or something robs? What if that person robs the Uber driver or beats him up, as we see happening? Who's responsible?
Yeah.
Listen, enough is enough. Too much government. It really is. This is overreach,
Yeah, it really is.
especially for businesses.
Yeah.
They're just and they're struggling. They're struggling. It's not easy out there. Prices are so much.
Yeah, businesses are.
After college student Riley
getting
Strain was
sued for
kicked
someone
out
else
of a
having
bar.
too much fun.
His body was found 2 weeks later in the Cumberland River.
Be nice if we
I
had a
learned about
safety
watching
net
you.
to catch the ones that fall through the cracks, unfortunately, like Riley did that night.
We spoke with bars on Broadway who say it was impossible.
Sorry.
I mean, would bars have to have somebody at the front door that's specifically looking for people leaving that are drinking? And again, he wasn't going to take a car anyway. He was walking
Right. And stumbling.
and stumbling.
Yeah.
So then are you like, oh, you have a hotel 2 blocks away, but I have to call you a cab?
Hey, should businesses be concerned about the well-being of people? Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Should they have to be? No. They don't have a right to be nice, legally be nice. I'm sorry. Should they be? Absolutely. Should they care for other human beings? Absolutely. Should it cost them? I don't know about that.
Night.
We spoke with bars on Broadway who say it was
That's
impossible
exactly it,
to weigh
Nichols.
in on such a
Because of this
general
tragedy.
idea. They
Right.
said it left
More
too many
government.
questions unanswered, like who counts as intoxicated and what if the person refuses help.
Thank you.
Chris Dingman supports the petition, but
Dingman.
agrees it would need some fine-tuning.
His name's
Yes, I
Dingman.
think this is a great
Dingman.
initiative to get started. I also think there will be probably some serious tweaks to it just for the logistic part of it.
But if it saves even
there
just
she goes.
one life, some say it would.
Baba boom, baba boom, baba boom.
That's not very nice.
You're not very nice.
My daughter's texting me that
Be
she
worth
has an
it.
emergency.
At the end of the day,
She all right?
She needs lunch.
That's an emergency?
Yeah, apparently.
it's someone's child, someone's brother, sibling,
For her, it is.
grandchild, and we should really consider.
Well, she is drunk. Oh, she started again. You should consider it. You really should.
Someone's brother, sibling, grandchild, and we should really consider the safety of everyone.
The
Council
safety-
member Jacob
everyone.
Kupin says they
Oh,
have
Kupin.
different legislation already in the works to help make Broadway safer for everyone.
Putting
in
up
downtown
railings.
Nashville, Dryden Quigley, WSMV4.
Oh, there you go. People should look out for me. I don't want to be drunk. People just want babysitters.
It still never said who would pay for it.
Exactly, right. It's just a nonsense petition to get something going here.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. You let me know. Should bars have to provide rides for drunks? But so many questions. Who pays for it? How do they order it? Nobody picks up a phone and calls a taxi. They go to the phone and they go on an app and Uber.
Yeah.
Does the bar have to go on the person's phone and order an Uber? Does the bar do it on their company phone and get reimbursed by the government, by the taxpayers? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
What kind of lunch does she want? And why aren't you giving your child the lunch?
I think I thought I ordered it, but I guess I didn't.
Here, order it up.
I'm just going to grab something on the way.
Okay, let's get out of here then.
We're not in a rush. She's got time.
Office now. That's right. Hey, you coming tomorrow?
To what?
The Soul Summit down at the event space here at Office Now. Bless you.
Woo!
You should come to the
Sneeze
Soul
button.
Summit. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. It's in the morning.
What is tomorrow? No, we do have our podcast in the morning.
We'll
What's the Soul Summit?
The Soul Summit.
What is that?
So it's
You keep by saying the same thing over and over again doesn't explain
right.
what it is.
So
The Soul Summit is the Soul Summit.
no, it's the Soul Summit. It's the Soul Summit. Let me a good time. Oh, it's
love is love.
Love is love. What if it's
Doesn't
with
define
an adult
love.
and a child? Yeah, love is love. Yeah, Soul Summit. It's a summit with souls. No, it's like rehabilitation. It's for people that maybe have been in a stressful situation or went through something.
Oh,
it's a
that's
chance
cool.
of inner healing.
Are you inviting me because you feel like I need that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a Soul Summit.
Apparently, I'm buying everybody lunch now.
Joke winners. I like lunch. I
I'm
love
super
lunch.
broke. I'm running for school board.
Biff, Chris, Ashley. I heard Casey was buying everyone lunch. All right, order up. Let us know in the comments what you want for lunch. Compliments of CaseyBryant.com.
This is not true.
Hey, should you bring your business to Tennessee?
Yes.
You say yes. I say maybe.
Been named one of the best states to do business.
That's
it comes
cool.
as
It's
the
because
software
local
company
is
Oracle
here.
announced that it is moving its world headquarters from Austin, Texas,
Whoa.
here to Nashville.
Whoa.
What is
Kennedy's
it?
Live and Annie says the software company Oracle announced that it is moving its world headquarters from Austin, Texas, here to Nashville.
Is that a St. Jude
Kennedy's Live
QR code?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
So
that's random.
it should be moving. Like a game, you know what I mean? It should be.
Like you do with my QR code?
No, like it should be like all like going all over the place. So you have to right.
And then once you get it, they should scare you with something that shoots out of the screen. Ah! Once you finally tap it.
Look at that pause.
That would be fun. That's a good one.
He looks cool, doesn't he?
He does look cool.
He's like, yeah, man.
What's up?
Yeah. Bossa Nova, dude. Right.
Bossa Nova.
Yeah, I think that's what they say.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Texas is cool. Don't get me wrong. Austin sucks.
Yeah.
Austin's it used to be a cool city. The homeless population there. That's what happens when you elect big government people.
Yeah. A lot of our cities.
Antioch this morning to explain Tennessee's high ranking and what CEO
No ring
say
on her
needs
finger.
to come next.
The birds are chirping. The sun's rising on her face.
CEO Magazine ranks Tennessee as the third best state to do business.
Not bad.
This ranking is based off a survey of over 500 CEOs.
Do you think California is number one? You think New York is number one? They're all fleeing.
Mm-hmm.
They're all fleeing. They're coming down.
From across the country.
Remember why they're fleeing.
They credit Tennessee's booming manufacturing business and continuous expansion for making it a top destination
look at that
for
transition,
businesses
huh?
looking to grow and innovate.
That was a great transition.
That was a cool one.
They're trying to copy Andy Cordan.
Yeah.
They really are.
With all the graphics.
Uh-huh. They see what that guy's doing. They're like, yo, it's brilliant. Look at this transition. This is great.
Expansion for making it a top destination for businesses looking to grow
I'm
and
impressed.
innovate. This, they say, has helped support the expansion of companies like LG Chem, 6K Energy, Bridgestone, just to name a few.
Notice one common thing about these states right here.
Are they all red states?
Arizona will be once again. You'll see. It should be red.
So why
Lot of
is there
shenanigans.
why I'm so confused about the election this year.
Okay.
By now,
Mm-hmm.
there was so much hype and campaigning and all the things.
Uh-huh.
Like there's none of that.
What do you mean?
I know Trump is doing campaigning, but he's also fighting lawsuits. I don't know. I just feel like has Biden done anything?
He can't.
So
Yes.
they're just not going to do anything and just win like that
They're
by
gonna
not
try.
doing anything?
Mhm. It worked for them in 2020. Wink, wink,
think-
nudge, nudge.
Do you think that he's going to get sick and then they're just going to throw somebody else in his place?
I don't think
'Cause they
Jill
can do
Biden
that.
will allow that.
Jill Biden?
I don't think Jill Biden will allow that.
Really?
Right. I think somebody really likes being FLOTUS
Oh.
and all the privileges and luxuries that happen with that, to including protecting some children.
So you think he's going to go through with it?
I don't think he has a choice. Because as we know, he's not pulling his own strings.
No. But the other people that are pulling his strings, I would think that they would be like,
Let's just say there's quite a few people pulling those strings.
yeah.
There's a few marionette puppeteers up there. My butt's been wiped. Did you see him say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. My butt's
That
been
was
wiped.
even a while ago. That was like at the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
My butt's been wiped. Excuse me, Mr. President? Allegedly. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
are investing billions in their Tennessee
worked
growth.
last time.
Plus, the CEOs say the business-friendly environment attracts major companies to move to the state, including Tractor Supply, FedEx, and now Oracle, who announced they will move their world headquarters to Nashville's new East Bank.
Stay tuned.
Even with this high ranking, though, CEO Magazine's editor spoke with us about why and what Tennessee needs to do to be better in the future. Take a listen.
One of the things that we are starting to see pop up is in places like Austin and Nashville, a concern about housing prices, a concern
and safety. Okay, and again, it's these leftists that are getting elected at the local elections in these cities.
Nashville's pretty blue, isn't it?
Oh, very.
Yeah.
Very.
So are they saying that Nashville's a good place or not a good place?
They're saying it's good, but this guy's giving a warning. Policies that, without saying it.
Yeah.
He's saying policies that are going over there are making things, increase in price. He's not going to mention the crime now, I don't think. But he should, because Nashville has got a crime problem.
Yeah, there is.
It really is true.
About housing prices, a concern about cost of living, a concern about just the cost of doing business popping up in the metro in terms of labor costs rising. Inflation, obviously, comes through labor costs most of all. And these are no longer inexpensive labor hubs. They're also increasingly congested. Traffic, just getting to work becomes a thing. So success can breed a certain kind of pushback.
It's true. Hey, Aaron.
Just some of those growing
good morning.
pains
The
that we're
birds are
experiencing
chirping.
here in Nashville
Sun's
and Middle
shining on her
Tennessee.
face.
The
No ring on the
states that ranked
finger.
above Tennessee were Texas
Pepto-Bismol
and Florida.
Yeah, she's kind of
Live in
squinting.
Antioch, Peyton Kennedy, News 2.
Peyton Kennedy Padula. Not a good pause. She looks like she just bit down on a Sour Patch Kid. Right. What were the Sour Patch Kids are the gummies? What's the hard candy that were really
The Warheads?
Warheads?
Yeah.
Very good.
Look at me.
50 states. Not you had a problem with. Okay? But Warheads.
I got really excited
Like that.
about the Warheads.
Warheads? Yeah, Warheads. Very good.
Okay, I just realized it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I
What
know.
do you have to do?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We have to, right, and you're like, no, take your time.
I know, I didn't realize. I was having so much fun.
Yeah, you got to buy.
Time flies.
See, Justin Nichols knows. Warheads, right. Hey, you got your podcast tomorrow. What's on tomorrow's show?
I don't know. We don't talk about it until the day of. Kind of like your show.
I still can't believe you didn't have me on as a guest yet.
We don't have guests yet.
It's kind of insulting. I've seen you interview people.
No, we haven't interviewed people in like over a year.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
What about that lady that was talking about social media?
That was like a year ago.
Was that a year ago?
Yeah.
Oh.
We just moved our podcast. John has a new office. It's on Tiny Town.
All right. Well, maybe I could
And we'll be able to have guests
Maybe
there.
one day I could be on your show.
Yes.
You know.
But then you can't do your show on Friday morning.
Well, we'll do it simultaneously. Why don't we pick a Friday and we do it here?
No, we
Yeah.
can't do that.
No, you guys host it. I'll just sit back and be the guest.
No, you come.
No, I got all the stuff here.
We have all the stuff there.
Not all the stuff.
You have to have your Fonse microphone.
Uh-huh. My Fonse.
And your Fonse green screens.
The Fonse's green screens. Hey, Monday. So starting Mondays. By the way, trivia on Mondays at Clarksville Third Base is great.
That place is rocking.
Oh, it's on fire.
I've heard really good things about
And
it.
fuego. So on Mondays, Sarah Golden, Mayor West, was his wife.
Okay.
Is going to start. She's going to become a weather girl with the green screens.
Ah.
Monday mornings.
Okay.
Weather for the week.
Here at your show?
Yeah. So I got to figure that out.
I'll have to watch
I can't
that.
wait for her to try and
Do weather.
the clouds. The clouds. I'm gonna throw stuff at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
All right. Here we go. Speaking of Andy Cordan, we'll get to the story later, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. He did a great job on this. This deputy's arrest a fugitive who was wanted for 6 years out of Cheatham County. Okay. Then she looks very nice. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey,
Connors is back. Already?
Yep. Wednesdays, they got cornhole tournaments going on. It's fun. At Thursdays, they're doing the beach volleyball now that the weather's nice.
Okay. That's cool.
You play volleyball?
My daughter does.
Yeah?
I'm terrible at volleyball.
We should play.
I'm not a good volleyball player.
But you're a good athlete. You're pretty good. You're an athlete. You could do it. Yeah.
It looks fun.
All right. Clarksville. Sour straws were good too. That's right.
And the Jolly Ranchers and the Zima. That was before they had all the fancy drinks.
Jolly Ranchers
that
put
was
in
like
the Zima.
Only fancy drink that we had.
Jolly
The
Ranchers
Zima.
in the Zima.
Yeah, because remember there was no like White Claws. There was no all the other things.
No, this.
There was beer.
If there was no Zima, Zima paved the way for Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And heartburn.
Yep. And headaches.
Many headaches.
Yeah.
This Clarksville family loses 3 dogs in a house fire. You saw the fire?
I did see the fire. I was on Tiny Town going to our new podcast studio. And I saw smoke from the distance, and I was like, that looks like it's in a neighborhood. That can't be good.
Justin Nichols, throw stuff at her. Wednesday's forecast calls for rain. And I should throw a bucket of water on it. That's pretty good. That's a good idea. Right.
She'd be so mad.
Hey, we may have hail on Thursday.
Throw rocks at her.
Yeah. What happened to Sarah Golden? She reported in the news.
A love for a pet lives forever.
They were family members, and I took
Look at
it
this
even
shot.
hard.
Even when you lose them.
They would just love to play with me, especially Hoobie.
It's a
She
small
was just
couch,
a
huh?
English-
Yeah.
Oh, that's on the phone. Okay, I thought this was a little couch on the.
Oh, it's on the phone.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
I thought it was like
see
Honey,
it.
I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
When they're in the grass.
In the grass, a little
Yeah.
tiny couch.
Yeah.
Or a very tall
Bulldog,
grass.
and
Yes, huge grass. It's like Vietnam over there.
she would she's skittish, but she tries to be tough.
The Greenwood family lost these 3 adorable dogs.
All right, with the shots on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is really weird.
Enough.
Why are they doing that?
Because once is fine. They did it on the rocks. That's okay. You start off to okay.
Yeah.
But enough is enough now.
Marley
Put-
on the
put
left,
these pictures on the
Hubie in
screen.
the middle,
Yeah.
and little Loki on the right.
I was hoping maybe she got a text message from like a boyfriend or something. Hey, babe, want to do it
Ding.
tonight? Yeah. Babe, we doing it tonight?
Middle and little Loki on the right. After Clarksville Fire says this home on Crabtree Circle caught fire from the basement Saturday and quickly spread.
It
Oh,
just
this was
repeats over and
Saturday.
over.
Yeah,
in my
this
head.
was
There
the
was
one you
one
saw.
yesterday,
Howard
too.
Thompson
one?
is a family friend and the
Oh.
one who saw the flames first.
Whoa. Whoa.
He was alone in the family room while the 2 parents and their 5-year-old daughter were in other rooms.
No, just
Wow.
getting everybody out of the house.
Right?
Just
Could you imagine?
get everybody, try to get the animals, and I got, just as far as I could.
He saved the family, but there was no time to go.
Like, I want to see this in full screen. I don't want to
Yeah,
see this on the
why are
phone.
they doing that?
What
I
are
don't
they
know. I don't
doing?
get it.
Dummies.
He saved the family, but
All
there
right,
was
that's
no
good.
time to go back inside for the pets.
They're still devastated over the whole thing. I mean, just
bet.
losing everything, their whole life, just in 11 minutes.
No time at all
That's how long it took.
There's a dog
11
right there.
minutes.
Yeah, it's dog.
to lose a
Go
home
the other
harboring
way.
years of memories and home to these 3 tail-wagging best friends. But no doubt they will always be
Did they say
That's
what-
really
what-
sad. The
what-
dog was right there.
I know. This is crazy. What caused that fire? Did they say?
family in their hearts.
We're just gonna take one day at a time. Just
Yeah, hang in there, buddy.
I know it's hard right it's hard right now, but just looking at each other,
I gotta
still,
get going, Joe.
We're
My
still a
phone's
whole
going
family.
crazy.
All right. I'm sorry to hear about the dogs there. All right. Well, let's get out of here then.
Two people are
We'll
facing.
go over this later. And the T-Dot truck that crashes into the PPG paint store in Clarksville. All right, this is 20 seconds.
A T-Dot truck crashed into a PPG paint store today in Clarksville. It started with a crash involving 2 other vehicles. This happened just before noon on Wilma Rudolph Boulevard and Rossview Road. Police didn't say what caused that crash, but were told none of the injuries are life-threatening and no one inside the store was hurt.
Interesting.
Right?
We had a car crash on the side of the APAC warehouse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why? There's like no traffic
In like
over there.
December. So weird and random. Put a hole in the wall.
It happened in Clarksville or a hole in the wall?
It happened in Clarksville.
Then why'd you say hole
They
in the wall?
put a hole in the wall.
Wait, did it happen here or hole in the wall?
In the here.
I love it that town's called Hole in the Wall. Right? That is the name of the town, right?
Yeah.
That's near you, right? No. Yeah. All right. Wicked good trivia's tonight.
Wicked good. Are you ready?
All right. I know. We're not going to play, but I wanted you to play, but you got to go.
Sorry.
I get it. It's okay.
We have to start earlier than 8:30.
Because let me tell you something. Joe Padula Jeopardy. Well, we could do 8. I did 8:30 because you got the kids.
No, I can be here at like 8. I'm here at like 8:05.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. All right. I'll start getting here at 8 then on Thursdays.
Then we can talk forever.
Yeah. Because everyone loves the Joe Padula Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Because it's got a pretty cool category. Like Sun's Out, Guns Out. This is a gun category.
Yeah.
All right.
You pick that one just for me.
Rappers' real names.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Famous mobsters.
Okay.
TV show theme songs. And crappy movies. Right.
I would do bad at all of those.
And words that begin with VAG.
Vag. Virginia.
No, that's VIR.
Oh.
But warheads, not a problem. Oh, boy.
I'm trying to think of anything just to change the subject. Virginia.
All right. So we'll be doing this tonight.
I'm here for entertainment purposes only.
Virginia.
All right. I have to go, Joe. I really have to go.
Do you know how difficult it was trying to find 5 words
I could imagine.
that begin with VAG?
Yeah.
That isn't just that?
Yeah.
Right. All right. There you go. Very good, Casey. Very good. All right. So we'll play later. All right. Wicked good tonight.
I thought the Courtney left.
No, that's the Charlotte.
Oh.
Right. This is the Courtney.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. I only hire women with the first letter C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sam Hunt's sister, Michelle.
You did that one already.
Hey, vote for Casey Bryant, all right? And if you want a sign for your yard, yeah, CaseyBryant.com.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, we need you in there. All right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
You want to bring my daughter lunch?
I think she'd like that, right?
She really would like that.
Yeah. Where does she go to school? Oh, don't say that.
Yeah.
Is it nearby?
No.
No. It's over there, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I'll get her lunch.
Really?
Yeah.
And Colt.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, just one kid.
Okay.
You get the other kid one.
Okay.
I'll get him Warheads.
Oh, goodness.
Warheads. All right. Well, thanks for allowing us, enabling us to have a conversation and being a part of it. Because, to be honest with you, local news is just as important, and if not more important, than federal and other news, right? It's just the world news, right? All right. I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Casey Bryant.
And this was the local news you need to know.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.